See this shirt, so hard to wear,
Yeah. That's why lah. Put on so many pieces. One enough lah.
I was painting my shirt all to look decent lah. Yeah.
Okay lah, good lah.
Yeah. Alright, wow, welcome back. Been a while,
Okay. So today hot topic lah.
Hey,
Been a while, man. So every time I see you nowadays, it's like.
Yeah. So last week last chat we talked about toxic friendship, right?
Yeah.
We thought of continuing in the topic of relationship lah. Relationship not so much about dating and all that, but friendship is also a part of relationship, and we want to specifically talk about internet-based relationship. Wow.
Oh, like the one I have with you ah.
Yeah. We have to share how we do it lah. Internet-based relationship.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can also. We are very experienced. We are very experienced.
We are experienced, but sometimes we share. We keep our experience to ourselves lah. But we ask other people to share.
Okay. We cannot share our secret. If people know our secret, habis. Then they will take over and they become the most watched podcast in the world. Cannot.
That's right. Okay, cool. So let me introduce the first panel for today. We have Sing Wei.
Oh, 来了。
Hello.
All right. Sing Wei. We also have Ian Lee.
So,
Hey. Hi everyone.
I think Italy is the most experienced of all of them.
Definitely. The third panel we have is someone that I also have internet relationship with lah. I follow her on Instagram. Yes, very famous. Her name is Keziah.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
This one is hardcore lah.
Hardcore, I get you.
Wow.
Not bad. Wow.
Yes. Singway knows the way. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so we're talking about internet relationship, and I would like to think that internet is our daily thing lah nowadays. We're always on Facebook, we're always on Instagram. People who we don't really know face to face, they also are friends now. We always say we know them. It's like how I always tell my friends lah. I know who Michael Jordan is. You don't know me, right?
Wow.
It's that kind of thing. Yeah. So with the improvement in technology and all that, we want to cover that topic today lah.
Yes.
So maybe I can start with one question, but before we go into this whole thing, I think it's good that we clarify some matters lah, Pastor. So I'm going to share something on my screen, and you can see
what you want to clarify?
I want to clarify some terms lah. They put on the poster.
I see.
Yeah. So if you see, the first thing I want to clarify is that there's Javier face here, So I need to ask the organizer and the designer, what does Javier's face mean? Is he the logo of internet right now?
He is the face. Javier is the face of internet relationship lah.
He's the new meme lah.
I mean, I look at this photo, that's what I get lah. Javier is the. You think of internet relationship, you think of Javier.
Okay.
Am I right?
That's why I needed to clarify.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay
so
lah.
if next time I start an app, like an app like Tinder or Coffee Mate Bagger, I'll put Javier's face as the icon.
Can. You put sure you get a lot of likes.
Okay. The next question is what is stan?
That one I don't understand. I don't understand what is stan lah. What is it
Ghostan.
Ghostan I know lah. I bet Ghostan none of them know.
Let's get some clarification now. Maybe the younger ones will know. People like Ray or Keziah or Ian.
Okay, so I explain lah. Okay, so what stan means is basically like bias, like it's like support. So like example, I stan Xteens. I support Xteens. Like I show interest that I like Xteen and things like that. So like some people they say I stan Harry Styles. I stan this. I stan that. So that's some example of what stan means.
But where does this stan come from? Is it like an acronym or is it like a short form of another word? Or it's random?
It's the new 2020 vocabulary.
Ganesh, every year you must buy new dictionary lah.
Yeah, correct.
How lah, Ganesh?
I don't know, but I think it probably means somewhere along the line of I stand for something, right? So you stand for X-Teens. Wow, I stand X-Teens lah. Wow,
I get it. And I think the Generation Z language, right? You just take a word and you just drop some letters.
Yeah, true.
Like ASMR, right?
Like instead of relationship, you just drop everything and leave the ship there.
Yeah.
All the relation, no need relation anymore. Just ship only.
Ship. That's why they always say
yes.
I ship who and who, I ship who and who.
Correct.
Not bad. There's another term here. They say LDR is a large double rise.
No, correct. This one I know. Actually, it's long distance relationship.
Oh, okay,
but because it's JB's face, it's more suitable to put large double rise next to his face.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Wow.
But I think it's. Hey, am I right? Am I right, Ian? Is it LDR is long distance relationship?
Yes, correct.
Wow, how you know,
Actually, I also don't know.
Oh, okay. You got stuck a little bit there,
Yeah.
Cannot swallow your chicken rice.
But not bad, at least that part of the dictionary you know lah, Pastor.
Yeah, because that one is 2005 edition.
Together with BRB and LOL.
That time, that time where got coffee meets bagel, that time is IRC. Internet relay chat. Not exchange chat.
Okay, very good.
You know what, Ganesh?
I don't know lah. I only came in during the ICQ days lah.
Hey, ICQ, I also got already. Remember not? Hey, do you know before Facebook there was something else? Can you remember what is it? Friendster.
I know lah.
Friendster. Friendster. Yeah.
Oh, Friendster, hot
Hot. I think I still got my account
We should actually show up what Friendster is lah, but I think the website is dead already.
Yeah. I don't know how I still have my account also. Okay.
Alright.
Got MSN Messenger, ICQ. This is those days lah. This is this dictionary no more lah. Burn already.
Now it's all WhatsApp.
WhatsApp
and what is on?
WeChat. Yes.
Okay, awesome. So internet relationship. Now I have prepared some activities for Xingwei, Keziah, and Ian. And this is how it's going to look like. So I'm going to explain the game and then we'll play. Now the audience, thank you again for joining us. You can be part of this game. But at the end of the day, your job is to convince Xingwei, Keziah, and Ian. But this is how it goes. This person's name is Dara. Alright, so Dara is taken from the show Dora the Explorer. And Dara is wearing a hipster clothes. Alright, so Dara is a 15-year-old teen and she needs to make some decisions in her life. Now the role of Xingwei and Keziah and Ian is the parent of Dara. So Dara has 3 parents, alright?
Okay.
Xingwei, Keziah, and Ian. And everyone else watching X's chat right now, you are also a parent, okay? You are an advisor. So Dara wants to do some decision regarding the internet. And whether you say yes or no, you will face a certain level of consequences behind. Okay, let's start with a simple one. And here we go. Dara is hungry. Can Dara order banh mi through Grab delivery? So as a parent, in 2020, do you allow Dara to do this?
Yes, I strongly support.
Wow.
For the sake of craving her satisfaction.
Okay. What does the boomer say?
Who's the boomer?
Ian is the boomer, right?
I'm the boomer. Okay. I'll go with yes.
You go with yes,
Yes,
I think it's convenient and you don't have to go out the house.
Convenient, because the parents don't need to cook. We just say, I give you money lah, you can order, alright? So, okay, so Dara is hungry and you say yes. And what happens next is great. Now that Dara is full, it's time to tune in to XT's Online. See, I also sell out lah.
Wow.
So, but Dara, right, she don't want to be alone, She wants to go to a friend's house and tune in. So, Dara say, since Xingwei don't know how to drive, Dara say, I'll take Grab lah. So, parents allow or not?
No. For me.
No.
Why? Grab lah. Y'all
It's
cannot
Corona
drive, so-
time. It's Corona time.
Hey, double standard ah. How can grab food over, cannot grab person over?
Because
Yeah.
it's actually online. You can tune in at home.
Yeah, but
Already, you don't
the
have-
fellowship, right? Is
Yeah, she can Zoom party with her friends instead of going to their house, 2020 style, that's how we work,
Yeah.
I think Singwei is muted. She's saying a lot of things, but her mouth is she's ASMR lah, basically. Right?
Good
Okay.
example. I think it was planned lah.
Actually, we
Yeah,
cannot hear Singwei ah. Wow,
Yeah,
what
so
happened?
someone has to fix. Organizer, you did it purposely, but it's okay. So you guys answered no, and let's go. What happens to Dara after that? Poof! Dara is angry that you don't let her go to a friend's place. Okay, she went online to find a game to relieve her tension and hunger. So she found a game called Among Them. So can Dara play Among Them?
Parody.
Wow.
I cannot say Among Us. Later they charge us for copyright.
Can Dara play among them? Keziah, what do you say?
Wow, that means she skip Extinct Life online lah.
Aiyo, she angry
yeah.
lah. You know,
This one
angry
is-
scene lah.
Familiar story ah. Hey, still cannot hear Singwei ah.
Yeah.
But never mind, Singwei can be our sign language interpreter.
Very good.
Oh, man.
Please go.
Organizer, please organizer. We need to hear the Gen Xer.
Yeah, the one, yeah, correct. Okay, so let me try to reconnect my earphones. Okay, go reconnect your earphones. Okay, good. Okay, so Keziah and Ian, you're the parent. It's only Among Them.
I will say yes, because rather than Dara throwing a tantrum, right, might as well just go play among them lah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
I would
you
say
are
yes
the
too.
parent- Okay. What
Yeah,
does
yeah.
the public say? I can't see Masa Andy.
No one say anything. Hey, hello, viewers. 1,900 of you. You can also join us and participate. Type in your choice in the comment section whether it should be a yes or no. Okay.
Okay, so now that Ian and Keziah, as the parent of Dara, said yes, let's go to yes. Oh, so Dara became a pro at Among Them.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
after a few months of practice and won the national competition, now everybody wants to be Dara's friend. So Dara's teammates, whom she has not met before, invites her to this party of congratulations. Wow.
Cannot.
Nice.
Oi,
Cannot.
won a competition
Cannot.
Don't let her
Party,
celebrate with her
party.
friends,
Cannot.
Oh, can you
Wow.
Sinwei
Now
already?
okay, yes, in way this. Straight away she say no.
This
Yeah.
Party is no.
Wow,
Party.
this one.
Oh, wow.
How? Keziah, what do you think? And
I think-
all our viewers, come on.
Yeah.
I think no lah, cause Corona time,
Okay,
dangerous.
let's forget Corona for the moment lah. I mean, this is like next year already, So,
okay.
so Dara is like competition winner, She wants to celebrate with her friends. It's like a Thanksgiving lah. Like, wow, got money all, want to spend a bit. I think that's very cool, right? No.
Yeah, I would say yes. Yeah, I think
that-
for that reason.
You'll be a good
Wow.
father, Ian.
Yeah, good celebration,
Yes.
celebrate accomplishments. That's right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey,
Can. I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
If she wants to go, she has to bring someone with her, someone that she already knows.
Of course not. Who brings the parents to party?
Parents lah.
That someone is her friends lah, the teammates. She play together, so I'm
We
gonna...
Yeah.
never meet before.
Hey, you can answer yes or no only lah. Where got bring friend or don't bring friend here? Yes,
My
no,
answer is
simple.
no. My answer is no.
Ah.
I say yes.
Okay, Keziah.
How? Keziah.
Oh, you all put me in the spot
Swing
like this,
voters.
Keziah, think about yourself.
That's why you think easy to become parent ah. See?
Aiyo, my
Better even
God,
choose
jinx.
between two choices, no?
Okay, I will say yes.
Okay, so
because I put myself in her shoes.
Alright, so let's go with yes. And Dara realized one of the teammates wasn't at the party. He's a very nice guy to talk to, and Dara plans to buy him gift and to see where that leads.
Man.
So the
all my alarms are going off.
So context is this teammate, right? The parents don't allow him to go to the party like Singway like that. I don't let you go. And so Dara realizes that and thoughts of like, okay since you never come, I buy you present that kind of thing. Hey, the money, how? Do you allow this to not as a parent?
Yes. So how?
I already said no. So if she don't go to this party, she won't meet this guy, right?
You don't know what? You don't know what will happen then?
I would say no because sometimes in 2020, right, people take kindness in a different way, So I would say no. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just a nice gesture.
It's a nice gesture. Yeah, I think it's a nice gesture. Come on, rethink.
I think so. This one I see before. Happen a lot in X-Teens also.
The nice gesture. Which part you saw before? The buying gift part.
All the part every part.
Oh no.
Did our viewers say anything?
We were fighting there no yes, fighting there. Later got someone say catfish also.
Catfish
this one we must ask later. I don't know what they're talking about. She asking Dara to buy a catfish as a gift or what?
Yeah. That'd be nice.
The perfect gift.
So let's say no since we got majority I'll press no. Alright, Dara feels that you do not understand her as a parent.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Yeah,
See, I told you guys, man.
She needs to find someone online to rent. Allow or don't allow?
I mean, at this point, you don't allow, then she's just gonna rebel some more. I think even if I don't allow her, she will find another weird way to find someone online. And
so you allow
I don't think she's gonna ask for my permission.
Apparently she's asking there's yes or no.
Pass.
Pass.
Come on. Ian, you are the yes man.
Vote nullified. No, this time I'm gonna have to go with no.
This time it's a no.
Yeah, I think it's important that if the child, in this case Dara, is unhappy or dissatisfied, that she brings it up to the parent, which is me, and we settle it between ourselves and not find a third party or some and even worse, someone online. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
You can say what Ian's the boomer. He's a very responsible, very.
How about the parent talk to the child online?
What's that?
Yeah. Hey, darling, you just WhatsApp me Daddy will be downstairs.
Hey, Keziah, you haven't given any answer.
I would say no also because that person that she talks to online, right, can't even help her that much because first of all, she might not know that person live. If she talk to her parents, like what Ian said just now, they can settle the problem then and there. But if she talk to someone that she doesn't know online, it's just gonna make things worse. That person is either gonna say, just rebel to your parents, just rebel, be a bad child and do the things opposite of what they say, or the person will encourage her to just be understanding and things like that. So it also depends on who she talks to online, like the person, the character. Yeah, so I'm just gonna say no for safety purposes.
Okay. But then just to ask y'all question y'all back, if let's say she don't speak to someone, right, then she's not going to speak to anyone definitely she won't be speaking to you, she's angry now, and you don't allow her to speak to anyone else. Wow, that's depression, bro.
She don't have real friends she don't have school friends she must have school friends, right? Like friends that she's seen in person.
Now
online school
attack again. Okay, so anyway, y'all agree with no, so I'll go with no.
Yeah.
Okay. And Dara hates you and wants to be left alone.
Oh no.
All right, the end. Okay, but
Parents left the chat.
let's say whatever choices that y'all make and she somehow met this other guy, this would be the ending of that line of answer.
Oh no.
Dara is
Hey.
kidnapped by this person named Tom and sold to a peanut seller in the Isle of Buruk. Okay, well done.
My
What
goodness.
is this?
We saved Dara.
Save Dara, but she hates y'all. Okay.
Still mature on.
That's normal lah.
Yeah, life of a parent.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Speaking of parent, we have a parent joining us in the
Oh.
chat.
Wow, siapa tu?
Auntie Allison.
Oh,
no.
danger.
Unless that is Jonathan Chu secretly,
This guy
is that what we
is
call a catfish or not?
catfish, yes.
Yeah.
Wow,
Alright.
2,100 people watching now. Cannot keep up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically in that whole simulation, right, you see how internet relationship comes in many forms, all right? The start of it, I just came out with online delivery, Grab. So there is a form of internet connection, but the relationship is not very strong. So sometimes you guys are fine with it. I don't know. Apparently you guys all said yes. And then when it came slowly deeper, right, it becomes to a bit more intimate, right? Where you don't allow that so-called kid to talk to a stranger online. And then Ian gave his reasons and Keziah gave her reason. But why do you think that is? Why do you think that on some level you allow some form of internet relationship and on another level you disallow some form of relationship? Like up to the gaming level of among them, you say, yeah, can go and play. Although they're playing with strangers, right? It's still strangers, they don't know each other. But on another level, communicating feelings with strangers, you don't allow that. Why?
Mm.
Super
many
loaded
reasons.
question.
Oh, but I have a story to share, like a really short one. I think it's about the level of familiarity with technology that we have. I remember when Uber was a thing. When Uber first started, I remember everyone was like, "You get into a stranger's car and then they need to like fetch you somewhere. Can trust one like this app okay one But like 3 to 5 years later, everyone was doing it because it was such a normal thing and people really just got used to it. And I think we're not at the level where we feel like we are trustful to the people because we can't really tell if they're telling the truth or not. So things like personal feelings or like problems and all that, it's very easy to put up an act of like, yeah, I can pretend that I'm listening to you online, but are you really listening? Yeah. Whereas gaming is like, I think gaming is quite active. Like you have to see the person game. So I don't know. Not very familiar with that. But I think some part of it has to do with the technology and how familiar we are with it at this point.
Wow. Loaded answer.
So deep,
I lost already.
She basically Singway blame technology lah.
Maybe like 10 years down the road we'll start to like, oh, it's like a really normal thing to share about like your feelings and your problems with a stranger that is probably not a stranger, because maybe by then we'll see like there's like holograms, you can actually see the person's face and what they're actually doing in like real time.
Right. Okay.
But there's actually a current thing called Befriender, where you get to talk to strangers about your feeling and stress. You all know about that? I'm not like asking you to go check it out lah, but there is such services available online, and yeah. So how about Keziah and Ian? Do you all have any thoughts to that? Why is there some form of biasness between this kind of internet relationship is fine, that kind is not fine?
I think the difference is like how wrong can it go? How bad can it, like the bad effects of it? If you think of worst case scenario for both different cases, like how bad and how deep it can go. for gaming, I think there's a very like low level of engagement with one another. The objective of it is just to have fun, and so you only engage in the limits and the constraints of the game. You operate within them to have fun. There's not a lot of ways or opportunities for things to go wrong, in the sense that I can't really think of any like really, really bad effects. Like you don't get catfish, you don't get scammed, you don't get, I don't know, you might get bullied in terms of like cyberbullying. So that's like the furthest extent, like I think. But pouring out your heart, emotionally opening up yourselves to strangers or people you have never even seen, and you don't even know whether that's their true identity, whatever that they display online, can be very dangerous lah. I think there are a lot of you are making yourself very vulnerable to a lot of different sorts of like manipulation from people. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, for me, I think it's like it's okay to talk to strangers in a gaming or like in apps like where you share your feelings, but know your boundaries lah. Because if you don't know your boundaries, then you just like you get so carried away by the conversation. Then that's when you like self-expose yourself, and sometimes when we expose ourselves in that way, people can use that to attack us instead of comforting us. Maybe who knows that in the call or in the text they might be comforting us, but then who knows that okay, this is quite far lah. But if we think about it, who knows, they will create a second account and change their name, and then you won't know it's them. But then that person, that second account will attack you. Like who knows, you post something in Instagram and then that person comment in the in your post comment section, and then they use what you shared to them against you. So I think it's all about knowing your boundaries. Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but I actually have met people, young people who like game, right? They play games and all that, and of course, with internet games, you meet people from around the world. You know, you don't even know where they really are from and all that. But I have encountered people who actually feel more comfortable sharing with them than they do with people real life. Like for example, I'm a pastor, right? I mean, I reach out to young people and all that, but they rather talk to, and it's like real stories. They rather talk to the gaming community, and they share their heart's problems, they share their family problems with them, and they say, I'm more comfortable because they don't really know me in real life. Yeah, what do you think about that? Like there are people who think that I find it better, I find it more safe in a sense. I find it more comfortable to share with them because they're strangers. They don't know me. They cannot come and they don't know my auntie, my mother. They cannot really say anything. So they are like, from the other point of view, like I'd rather talk to strangers. What would you say to this person?
We're all like dumbfounded. I think that's like compartmentalizing your life, because then it sounds like you have a life online, or like you have a life that you don't want like your real life friends and family to know about, and maybe it's hard to share, and I don't know what the reason is, but it just sounds like there's like two separate things happening. And yeah, the person online may be able to share your secrets, for example, but I don't think, like Keziah said, I don't think they'll be able to help you kind of like solve it because they don't see the context. All they know is what you are telling them, and a problem can have like so many angles. So it's, I don't know, I feel like it's like a double-edged sword. Like you find comfort and safety in someone who doesn't know about the problem, but it's also not like the best solution.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, as we're talking about this, I thought of something else. Ganesh, maybe you can jump in also, but when you mention like sounds like this person, which of course these are real people I've encountered before. It's not made up. You say it feels like they have at least two different lives. They have their internet life or their internet reality, and then they have their reality, whatever, right? So in terms of internet relationships, okay, how possible do you think it is really to be this exact same person on the internet as you are in real life? Like, is it even possible? Like you like, okay, let's say this is me in real life, and on the internet, right? When I'm talking to someone on the internet, I'm the exact same person. Is it even possible? Or like there will always be this, I'm different on the internet, like my internet profile, that version of me is going to be slightly different, because it's so tempting, right, to be the best version of you, because nobody really knows you, and so with the internet you have the opportunity. What do you think? Is it possible to be truly you on the internet? And if you say it's not possible, then is internet relationship even real? Oh, we're going like, really deep, right?
Wow.
Ganesh is still catching up with the intro of the question.
I'm still trying to understand what is stan.
I told you will never understand.
Ayo. Yeah.
So is it possible to be the exact same person? Yeah.
I think it's possible because, example, like someone is telling us, "Oh, I passed my exam," and then when you want to express your feelings, right, to them, then you can like use emojis. Who knows? Like in real life, you're like actually happy, and then you also want to express your happiness to them. So you send them the emoji. So I think emoji is a way that we can be ourselves online by expressing. Yeah.
I mean, okay, let's just say that's true and all that, right? I mean, I just for the sake of argument,
Yeah.
I mean, just everyone online right now watching us, and just those on this panel now, like, how many of you actually laugh out loud when you type LOL?
Never.
Almost never. If that's true, then how can I mean that itself shows you that the internet you and the real you is not consistent.
Yeah.
Like you want the other person to think you're laughing out loud, right? That means you want the other person to know a version of you that's not actually really happening in the real world. So let's say even if you use emoji, like, I mean, yeah. I use emoji a lot. I know emoji helps us express, but it's not the same thing as, is that really you? You know what I mean? And so if I fall in love with someone who is having a relationship with me online, am I falling in love with the person? Or am I falling in love with the internet version of that person, which is the person that they want me to think they are?
Yeah.
Light bulb moment.
Do you understand?
Okay. So that's 10. Okay.
That
So
mind-blowing moment.
because sometimes we just like the way the person talks through typing, right? You don't.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not even asking in the sense that, like, oh, everyone on the internet is trying to be fake. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm just saying, even if you're the most genuine, most honest person, like, is it even possible for you to be truly you?
Yeah.
Virtually.
No. The answer is
No.
No.
The answer is no.
Yeah. I want to hear from Ian.
Yeah, Ian, what do you think?
I think it's limited by the mediums that we use to express ourselves.
Okay.
So the example you gave, Pastor, was typing. How you convey a text, how you type something. Is it do you type it in acronyms? Do you spell the entire thing out? it's very much limited by that. And as much as we come up with ways to express ourselves, not just through text, through sharing of photos, sharing of videos, sharing of lots of things. So Snapchat is videos, Instagram stories can be videos also, stuff like that. It will never accurately depict you. It will never accurately describe who you are, because like what you shared, a lot of times we always portray ourselves or as who we want to be rather than who we really are. And you it doesn't even have to be an active thing. Let's say in deciding what you want to post up in your social media account, you will unconsciously have that bias to post up things that you are like happy for other people to see. You want to share a very proud moment in your life, and you want people to experience that joy with you. So it's only a single part. It's only an isolated part of your life, and it doesn't holistically cover your entire life story. Yeah, and that is not necessarily the user's fault. You're not at fault for posting up a very joyful moment in your life to want to share. But what doesn't get said enough is also, well, how about the things you don't post? So that's equally as important. And a lot of people forget to interpret that part as well. As in, like, you post this, but how about the things that you don't post? So,
Can I add something? I think also, like, online, it's every decision we make is very conscious. Deciding, like what Ian said, deciding to post something, deciding to talk about something, share someone else's post. But in reality, there's a lot of things we do that are very, like, subconscious. The way someone laughs, the way someone walks. We don't do these things very consciously, and it doesn't show online, because everything we do online is curated, we choose the picture, we choose how to edit it, we write the caption. Yes, it's our thoughts, but it's only one part. It's only one part, and it's a very conscious part. And all the subconscious things, like, you can know a lot of conscious things that this person decides to share with you, but you will never know, what they choose not to share with you, or even what they don't really, like, notice about themselves. Like, all this you will only tell when you are there with them in person, like when you are eating with someone in person and you watch the way they hold their chopsticks, like, why you hold chopsticks like that one. Small things like that, it will never get translated into online, unless you are so adept in doing, like, vlogs every day that it's melded into a part of your life. Then sure.
Ganesh, are you still here?
I just found out the meaning of stand. You stand for something. Yes.
Very good.
You finally understand, huh?
Yes.
No, but it's good thoughts here. So, because we are talking about internet relationships, right? And relationship means at least between two person lah. And if there is a problem here, if the internet version of you is not 100% you, and I did recently hear about someone, I can't recall who now or who told me this, but there was someone who started a relationship, a guy who started a relationship with a girl online, and then after a long while broke up with the girl also online, and they have never met each other. So they actually they started a relationship, had a relationship the whole way, and then they also broke up online, and they never met each other in person. And that seems to be something that is, like, maybe in Kanish's time, that will never happen. It's not even possible to have something like that ever. But now it's possible. There are people actually having a relationship like that. They have never met each other in person. And I don't know, they feel all the emotions, they feel the love, they feel joy and the pain as well. Just not, they don't go on physical dates. They don't hold hands. I don't know. Would you want a relationship like that, Ganesh?
Very good, very good. Not bad. Good idea, but no. But it kind of seemed like the world is moving or catering towards that. Like initially, I think how Singwei said earlier was quite cool when she said Uber when it first came up. Nobody wanted to sit in the car, and then after that, 5 years later, everyone uses Grab like anything else. When people start using dating apps and all, the first days, everyone was judging one another, but now it's like it's a thing, and people actually have success story out of it. On businesses, e-commerce, logistics, transportation, everything is now online. I don't know what's the possibility of now relationship itself being online. Even legal documents now can be signed online and it's being accepted. So perhaps things are happening that way lah, Pastor. I don't know lah. But good idea lah, but not for me lah.
Yeah, a bit hard for. Okay, let's say even if you can get married online lah, let's just say can what you can sign certificates or that. I'm not sure how they're gonna have baby lah online.
Oh my word.
I lala move my sperm to you lah.
I think that will have to be you have to be like that lah. Like I grab the stuff over you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Seriously, I don't know.
No.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
But yeah, very tricky. But having said that, Pastor, it's not that everything about internet relationship is bad. Seeing how it's going to reach 9 o'clock soon, I also want to make mention that this whole pandemic situation has really grown a lot of people out of their comfort to move a lot of things to the internet. One thing, for example, is the church, right? A lot about church is now in the internet. We run Xing Life in the internet. Churches run their services and worship in the internet. How then do we use internet relationship to help bring the gospel to people? We bring friends to the internet, but how do we do it? How do we create warmth? How do we create the kind of, hey, I brought a friend, I want to make sure he continues to stick through it, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, use emoji.
And type LOL and haha.
Correct.
What our
Impactful
admin is doing lah. Admin is doing, repeating
Yes.
everything that we're saying.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
When you say something potentially offensive, just put a smiley at the end.
That's sarcasm. Okay. Language of emojis. Definitely different podcast.
Yeah. Hey, actually, emoji is a whole language by itself lah. You can misunderstand emoji. Why no? I was chatting with one of our young people for like years now, and I've always been using emoji, right? And I'm trying to show the person I'm smiling lah. Like I'm smiling, and the whole time the person think that I'm being sarcastic.
Oh man.
Because that particular smile emoji to him is sarcasm.
Yes.
I'm like, no, I'm really smiling. He said, no. If you're smiling, use this other emoji. I'm like, what? Like, who comes up with these kind of rules? Even the hearts, right? Red heart, orange heart, purple heart, black heart. Apparently got meaning, Ganesh. You've been sending me pink hearts, right, Ganesh?
That's the usual one, what?
Yeah.
I love you, ma.
I don't know, pink heart means something, green heart means something, I don't know what.
Wow.
Man.
I also don't know.
I think green heart means you're vegan.
Nice.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it means. To me, a heart is a heart lah.
Yeah, but even emoji has evolved lah. Now we got stickers, we got GIFs.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
All that, right?
That's right. So
You just say GIFF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even that one, the GIF or GIF is like an endless debate lah. Anyway, we're talking about how churches can use this internet relationship thing.
Yeah.
Like how to use internet to relate to church members or their people that they care for, right? And how to make it warm and genuine. Yeah. But I lost the question. Kanis, what's the question?
I don't know lah, Pastor. Let's say let's act things live online. Will be online the next whole of 2021
yes.
Right?
Oh.
And then we got newcomers and all, right? Because our teens are great teens and they like to invite friends to watch X Teens Live online, right?
Yes,
that's why our numbers have been increasing, right? So how then do you relate with this newcomer? It's an internet relationship thing. There's the whole balance of you need to trust them, they need to trust you. You need to know they're not catfishing you and all that thing, right? So you get what I'm trying to say? It's like at one point we are saying that internet relationship is not so healthy because that, but it seems like everything is moving towards that direction.
Yeah. What if you have no choice, right? Like a lot of churches have no choice now. You have to make this work.
Yeah, I think just do the best with what we have. There's only so many ways you can connect with someone virtually. One of the fastest ways I think is through video calls, even though it's very tiring and it's a very strange and new and unusual experience for all of us. But people are smiling, you can hear the tone of their voice. There's a lot more cues in the whole body language and the words they use, the way they present to yourself, even which part of that room they choose to show to you also says a lot. I think that's still one of the most direct ways, but we get Zoom fatigue these days, so I don't know how else to do it. I think a good old phone call is still not bad. When you hear somebody's voice, you can pretty much tell it's real, unless AI has found a way to replicate human voice in a very convincing way. I think phone calls are still pretty endearing in some ways, even though I know a lot of young people, myself included, I used to be afraid of phone calls because I don't know what to say, and you can't. There's a lot of anxiety because you can't see the person's face. You don't know whether it's smiling or not. So I think video calls for me actually makes more sense because I can see your face and this makes sense. It's the closest we have to meeting a person physically right now.
Yep.
Right. What do you think, Keziah or Ian? You have anything to add to this?
Yeah, I think I agree with Sinwei lah. It really changes, video calls or phone calls really changes the conversation. If I text, I say, I like KFC. The person might read it as, oh, I like KFC. But in my thought, I'm just I like KFC, like that, So it makes a difference in the conversation, and then you receive it differently also. Or I say I hate TikTok. The person might read oh, I hate TikTok. But in real life, I'm just I hate TikTok. But when I say I hate TikTok, it's I hate TikTok, but I don't have a deep hatred towards TikTok, I don't. It's just it's just easier to understand a person. Imagine if we have ATCHAT through WhatsApp. We create a WhatsApp group and then we just type and interview them. I mean, it will give a different effect. It will, So I think during this pandemic, the closest we can get to physical interaction is just video call, phone calls. Yeah.
Ganesh.
Not bad, making full use of whatever limitation we have lah. But I don't know lah. Sometimes I got devotion calls with my friends, my group all off video and they need to watch this lah. Maybe we record Keziah's part and put it to the group. Hey, but having said that, we're gonna have a Zoom party this Saturday.
Yes.
Party will only be party if everyone on their video lah.
Yeah, that's the problem. We have Zoom party X Live online, but 80% off camera. So, then I might as well just give phone call lah.
Conference call.
Not only off camera, mute also like that. They're not there. Yeah. But this Saturday got something special lah, Ganesh. Yes. I think we won't reveal the surprise, but it's going to be amazing lah. Nobody wants to miss it, I tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Maybe we hear one final word from Ian Lee, and then we call it a day. Because Ian,
Wait, is there any questions from the audience or not?
Yeah.
Oh, we answered already,
there-
huh?
Did we? Oh, there's no
Yeah.
question.
We have
Anyone-
answered lah. We have answered.
in a way lah.
In a way lah.
Okay, but
internet.
okay, since we don't have questions, let me tell you something. So this person named Samantha Liao has taken the liberty to explain all the colors of hearts to us.
Right.
Oh no!
And so she said,
Thank you.
The pink love, the one I always send you, Pastor, it usually means BFF.
Oh. Big fat face,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I see.
Fantastic.
The
Big
yellow one,
friendly face.
the yellow one is close friends. So that one is yellow is close friends. So a
Not-
level lower.
Not
And then
left.
green and blue normally means friends. Another level lower lah. And black or white heart means I dislike you low key, but I just want to send you a heart. Black and white. I'm gonna remember that. A lot of my friends love that. Okay.
Receiving.
And then she said the purple one is usually saput by the BTS fans.
Wow.
So if you are a BTS fans, you always use purple heart.
That
I
makes
see.
sense,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyone use purple heart, I can assume he or she is a BTS fan lah.
It's like a secret
Army.
club lah. Yeah. secret club lah.
Gitu. Okay. Wow, this one day maybe our exchange chat we should talk about K-pop,
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I want to be in it. I volunteer.
Yeah, then for the activity we can do some K-pop dance move lah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Good, because
Good,
I
good.
think it's good to talk about because some people say K-pop is a devil's work.
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh.
I don't know about Devil's work or not lah, but I know it's a lot of work lah. Really, you watch?
Yeah.
Apparently there is this new documentary on Netflix, Blackpink one.
Blackpink,
They train for 5 years now before they even see the light of day.
No, it's longer sometimes.
Longer sometimes.
10.
That one because they're not so good lah, so they train longer.
Oh,
Yeah, some still training until now haven't come out.
yes.
Yeah, that's Ganesh. Don't tell anybody. You're still practicing.
Yeah. At the moment, we're not bad lah. We already reached about 2,000 views. I think
Nice.
another we can
Yes.
reach 2 million mark. Yeah.
That's right.
You just have to merge two colors together, then you form your band name D.
Can lah.
Okay.
Black and yellow Ganesh.
Yeah. Black and yellow.
Good. I'm black, you're yellow. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. That's all up from Axis Chat. But any final words? Any closing words? How do you balance the security and trust between internet relationship? Perhaps Pastor, you close us lah. Your thoughts?
Me
on that? Yeah.
we should hear from our panel lah.
Okay.
Last words.
I thought Ian is closing.
Oh yeah. Because
Ian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just give our audience a good advice from a
Yes.
boomer, right?
Yeah.
I'm a boomer. Okay.
We're not saying internet relationship is bad lah. We're saying how to balance it between the worst between both extreme lah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Loaded question.
Yeah. Loaded.
Hey, boomer.
I don't know.
Hey, boomer must say something
How-
boom, no? Boom.
How to balance the. I think super cliche lah, but if you you always find yourself in a very sticky situation online. Always best to refer to someone you trust. Ask them for a second opinion whether I should proceed to do this or not. What are the repercussions that I may not know about, but this person may know more about. Always better to check with someone that you really trust. And if you have a very strong relationship with your parents, please check with your parents. Someone that considerably has authority over your life lah, and you are willing to listen to. And I think it's very important to have that kind of like a safety net to kind of rely on, because the internet world is so many different things are happening and so many new things are coming up day after day. You will never really know everything. You can never be prepared for everything. So always best to have someone that you can refer to, I guess. That's the best advice I can give now.
Or you can ask Ian.
No.
Yes.
No.
And it's the default.
Because I was
issues.
about to say, if let's say like someone that you met online is asking you out, right, and you really want to go, it's good to bring someone along just in case, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't have that someone along you can call Ian Lee
Yes.
He always say yes He always say
Even
yes.
if you feel like that person was third, will you at least inform that person to keep you in check Yeah. Serious is important. Yeah. Yeah, that's all from the boomer. Thank you.
Best boomer we have.
Booms. All right.
Boom.
Okay, Rakesh.
Yeah, I guess that's all we have for you guys today. Thank you for those who tuned in.
Yep.
All 20,000 of you. Since chat through YouTube and Facebook. We hope this add value to your life. Be blessed and stay cool in the internet. Don't catfish and don't fish people. All right.
Okay, everybody, let's go back to our internet virtual relationships. We see you all on WhatsApp.
All right, and Saturday during Zoom party. Ciao, guys.
That's right, Saturday. Please on your camera. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.